Hi guys, I made it back finally. This is part 2 of my very first crochet amigurumi surprise mystery project. Anyway, the last video that I uploaded was the first part of this, and so now we're fixing to start on part 3 of the pattern. All right, let me get you set up on the little holder up here, and we will get started. All right, guys, I have everything set up, I believe, how I want it. And now we're going to start on part 3 using the solid color, which I have chosen I found the label. I couldn't find it a while ago in the earlier in the other video. Red Hot Soft. It looks like an older label. I don't know. I've never seen it before. But I picked it up at Goodwill for $1. The color on it is yellow green. Yeah, that's what I said to begin with. But I couldn't find the label. But there it is. That is what my second color is. That's what I'm using. All right. So let me move this out of my way. Little tip. If you have these little snap hair clips, they're perfect to hold your yarn tail so you don't lose it and it don't unravel. And there's our little piece of black. There is our part 1 and our part 2 of our pattern. We're going to set that aside. We are going to drop with that fluff and drop that in there and take our hook, put it on the inside, grab a hold of your yarn, pull it through the eyelet. I do like the bag, just saying. Push it up out of our way, or push it back out of our way. All right, do you all see my stitch marker? There it is. Let's put that over here where we can find it. All right, here we go. It says we start again with a magic circle with 6 single crochet. Here we go again, trying to do a magic circle while recording. And I did it. First time, yay. Now tighten it down. Tighten your loop up a little bit. Your magic circle, that is. Add the stitch marker on. And work 6 single crochet. 1. Let me move up a little bit. We both can see a little better. 2, 3. Pull a little yarn out. Move them scissors out of my way. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Tighten up your magic circle. Straighten everything out as you're doing it, so it won't be so fiddly trying to do tighten that up. There it goes. It slipped. All right. Now then, for round 2, increase a round. You'll end up with 12 stitches at the end of round 2. So increase in each stitch around. And again, your increase is 2 single crochet in each stitch. And we are going to crochet over that yarn tail. There is 1, 2, your first increase. This yarn is soft. That's what it, Red Art Soft. It's definitely soft. Oops. Excuse me. That was 2 increases. Three increase. I'm going to work the last 3 increases and I'll meet you at the stitch marker, okay? Okay, guys, I made it to my stitch marker. I did 1 increase in all of the stitches around, which makes for 12 stitches total at the end of round 2. And round 3 is 1 single crochet, 1 increase 6 times, 18 stitches at the end of round 3. Move the stitch marker. And I think you guys got the hang of the increase rounds, right? So, whenever I went to pick my daughter up from work, and you'll see if you watch the first video of my mystery crochet, you'll see a little clip at the end, or toward the end of that video, where I was sitting waiting for her. The wind picked up in town. The sky got really gray. It started raining. It was raining lightly whenever she got in the car. But as soon as we pulled out, it literally opened up and came a downpour. I couldn't see in front of me. And so we pulled off at the car wash and sat under the car wash until it cleared off. It was thundering and lightning like crazy. All right, 1 increase. 1 increase. And see, this is what I do. I start talking and then I can't think of what I'm doing. So, I'm probably bugging you guys too. But it was nuts. It was crazy. But yeah, I could not see. I could not see in front of me. So we sought refuge under at the car wash. Not much a shelter, but you know, at least I was not on the road. But on our way out of town, after it kind of calmed down a little bit, we went to McDonald's and we, getting a burger, of course. And I needed a water. I was like so thirsty. But anyway, it was, it had slacked off a little bit. The rain did. The rain had. Well, whenever we were sitting at the car wash, my phone rang, and it was my honey. There, we made it to the end of that. That was round 1, 2, 3. Round 3. Anyway, my honey called, and right whenever I picked up the phone and answered, a big old bolt of lightning came down, and apparently it was closer out toward his mom's, and all of a sudden the phone went dead. Not my phone, but he was not there, and come to find out, they had lost power out there. Lightning had struck, and they lost power. But then Sarah and I, we had went around to McDonald's and was ordering, and all of a sudden lightning came down and struck the building at the gas station at 24/7. And I mean, it was crazy. It was just insane. I seen it. I mean, I've seen it in, yeah, it lit up like right above the store. And sure enough, we went by, and they were completely blacked out. They lost electric. So yeah, it either hit like right next to it, or it actually hit the building. I'm not sure. But we got home, and it is clear. It didn't rain a drop here, but I'm going to tell you right now, it came a literal pouring down. But anyway, it was crazy. But all right, we got through round 3. 1 single crochet and an increase around 6 times, 18 stitches. Now for round 4, 5, and 6, we do 1 single crochet around for a total of 18 stitches. All right, 4, 5, and 6. Move our stitch marker. But yeah, I had hoped to be able to get this all in one video, but it didn't work out that way. So just work 18 stitches around for rows 4, 5, and 6, and I will meet back up with you. Okay, again, rounds 4, 5, and 6, 1 single crochet around, totaling 18 single crochets at the end of each round. And I'm going to finish mine. You go ahead and pause right here, work up yours, and then we will meet right back up. All right, guys, moving right along. I made it to my round 6, which was 1 single crochet around for 18 stitches. And now it is saying to insert eyes between rounds 3 and 4, 7 stitches apart. Okay, I do not have any safety eyes that are the appropriate size for this, so I will actually be using the black yarn, and I'll either use this black yarn or I'll use a black thread. I will make up my mind once I get to that point, but I'll add the eyes after the fact, after we get everything sewn on or sewn together, all the parts, then I will do the details. So I'm skipping the eye part for now, but it says to insert them between rounds 3 and 4. This is your very first round. So 1, 2, 3. So you want it in this little ridge between 3 and 4. And you want them roughly 7 stitches apart. Okay? So you can go ahead and do that if you want. And I am going to move right along. You can pause your video. You can rewind it, you know, all that jazz. But I'm going to move on to round 7, which is 1 single crochet and 1 decrease 6 times around. And since you're doing decreases, you're going from 18 stitches down to 12 stitches. So round 7, again, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease 6 times, with a total of 12 stitches at the end. Pull a little more yarn out. So, am I going in the right spot? All right, there we go. 1 single crochet. And then 1 decrease. A decrease is simply creating 1 single crochet out of 2. So you insert your hook into the very next single crochet, drop a loop, go directly into the very next. Boy, them are tight stitches. Go into the very next one and drop a loop. So you'll have 3 loops on your hook. See, there is 2 stitches with loops through. So then you yarn over and draw through all 3 of them loops. And now you just created 1 stitch out of 2. Okay, so repeat that. 1 single crochet in the next, and then 1 single crochet decrease in the next 2. Three loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3, and continue doing that all the way around until you get back to the stitch marker, at which that point you will have is it 12 stitches? Let's see. Yes, indeed, 12 stitches. I'll do it one more time. 1 single crochet in the next, and then working 1 decrease over the next 2 single crochets. 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, draw through all 3. All right, I'm going to pause right here. I'm going to carry on until I get to my stitch marker. Yay, made it to the end of round 7 with 12 stitches at the end. Now for round 8, this is different. 5 single crochets, 1 decrease, and then 5 single crochets. So just 1 decrease. So at the end of round 8, you will have 11 stitches. So 5 single crochets. Let's move our stitch marker. Hook that on. Work 5 single crochets. 1, 2, keep my finger in here. I always like to put my finger in there It seems to help keep a little more tension on there. Once it starts drawing up on you, it gets a little bit difficult. 1, 2, and 3. See, I get to talking, then I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yep, 5, and then a decrease, and then 5. Holy Toledo. 3, 4. Doggone it. This yarn is it's a little slippery, and yeah, I like it. I do like it. It is super soft, but it's not what I normally would choose for amigurumi, but I'm liking it. It's not breaking, so that's a good thing. Sometimes I do stitch so tight that I will snap my yarn. And that's why I prefer Red Heart from an amigurumi, because it just seems to be tougher. Did I work my... Is that my decrease? Guys, help me out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decrease. Stop talking, Tracy. Keep up with what you're doing. And so now we want 5 more single crochet. 1, 2. Get that. Oh gosh, I'm struggling, guys. Looking through the screen. Oh, there we go. 3. It gets a little difficult to hold on to, too. My hands are getting sore, my fingers. But we will muddle through. Alright, so that was 5 single crochet, a decrease, and 5 single crochet for 11 stitches. Now on to round 9. We have 9 single crochet and then 1 decrease, bringing us down to 10 stitches. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to torture you by making you watch me. So just go ahead and work your 9 single crochet and then your decrease. And then I'll meet you back once I do that as well. Alright, I made it to the end. Got to my stitch marker on round 9. And as you can see, our opening is getting rather small. And also what I noticed with this yarn is it's leaving pretty large holes. So if I use the regular stuffing, you're going to be able to see it. So here is a little trick that I like to do. I like to grab some yarn that's about the same color. I mean, I would grab this, but I already put the big skein up and just got that little piece in my bag. But I'm going to stuff this in here, and it will kind of sort of camouflage these holes. Okay? It works. Trust me. Alright, let's use the scissors to kind of poke everything down in there. And I'm doing it now because it's, like I said, it's starting to get a little bit tight. And my fingers are very sore. I've been doing some behind the scenes crochet as well as doing this today. And I'm going to use my ink pen, get it stuffed down in there good. So my hands are just really sore. So as my granddaughter always tells me, Granny, work smarter, not harder. So that's what we're doing, baby girl. Working smarter, not harder. And like I said, just by using this yarn, it is kind of camouflaging the fact that it's a little bit gappy, you know, and your fluff isn't going to be coming out. I don't like that, especially if, like I said before, if a kid, a baby was to play with it, I don't want him to be able to pull stuffing out, you know, because that wouldn't be good. There we go. Got all that in there, tucked in good. And that will also, by going ahead and filling it, stuffing it, at this point, it helps give more stability as you're working around, because we still have at least one more round of decrease to go. And twist that, tighten it back up, move our stitch marker, our next round is round 10, and we are going to work 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, and then 4 single crochet, totaling 9 stitches at the end of round 10. 4 decrease and then 4. There's 1. My stitches are tight. 2. 3. 4. See, it just works a little bit easier with it being stuffed versus not. And then our decrease. Ooh. And then 4. Oh, my finger hurts really bad. Ooh. Oh, no. No. Ah. Come on, get in there. There it goes. Oh. Short. 2. Come on now. Work with me. Work with me. Oh my word. There's 3. The struggles are real, guys. The struggle is real. All right. There we go. My goodness. 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, 4 single crochet equals 9 stitches at the end of round 10. And let's turn the page. Okay, let's turn the page. There we go. All right. Round 11 is 7 single crochets and then 1 decrease. Move the stitch marker. I mean, at this point, if you don't want to use the stitch marker, I mean, you don't have to use the stitch marker at all, but it just comes in handy for me. It is annoying sometimes. Alright, and this is where my fingernails come in handy, because I can grab a hold of this. How many are we supposed to do? 7. And then 1 decrease. 1. Alright. Come on. Get with it. 1. And then this one will be 2. I'm going to pause and I'll meet you back here after I make my 7 single crochet and then my decrease. End up with 8 stitches. Alright, moving right along, the last round of part 3, and it's round 12, and it's 1 single crochet around for 8 stitches, fasten off, and stuff with fluff. So let's work our round 12 single crochets around, and I will do that. Move the stitch marker and just work 1 single crochet around. Like I said, I'm not going to torture you because it's really difficult for me to do looking through this camera, especially on or my phone, especially doing the decreases. But go ahead and work your single crochet all the way around, and I will meet you back here. Yay! I made it to the end of round 12. So now we get to fasten off. Simply, like the other times before, is work a slip stitch through the very next stitch, tighten it up, yarn over. Now leave just a little, it's not going to take much because, well, I don't know, may have to have stability. So go ahead and, I don't know, do about 12 inches or 14 of yarn tail. Tighten it up. And I'm still going to go ahead and stuff the rest of this with regular yarn. I have to pull some more off of this over here. Because I don't want any of the stuffing to show. So, at least with this green yarn, if it does show through, then, you know, it'll blend better than the white would. I mean, in my opinion. Like I said, you do whatever you want to do. This is what I do. With my little increase and decrease, if my holes are a little bit big, then this is what I... Oh my. I may have pulled out too much, but let's see. If I did, I'll just snip it off. Then I'll use it for stuffing for something else if we need it. Nope, I think it'll be fine. Keep going. Keep going. I just kind of give it a little shove just from side to side. Kind of forming it in there. Because with the increases and decreases, it's kind of almost sort of like a sculpted piece. You'll be able to see it once I get it stuffed. Yeah, I probably got too much. Well, no, not really. Gotta keep going. It's kind of empty here, like where my thumb is. I'm holding it. Keep going until it's tight. Don't stuff your yarn tail in, because you have to have that. we have to have the tail. I think that'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and snip the rest of this off. And it's not going to be going to waste, like I said. Because if we have any other pieces, I can use this to stuff them. So let's go and poke these little tidbits down in here. And then there we have our completed part 3. So now part 4. Excuse me, I am only going to assume that it is going to be the solid color. I need to write a note down on there. Solid. Solid color. And again, it is a magic ring with 3 single crochets. This one's going to be a tough one. For me. But at least it's only 3 rounds, right? Doggone it. I am so sorry. Excuse me. I was drinking coffee today and it always messes with my throat. I think it's my creamer. I should probably not have the creamer, but I like it. So, magic circle with 3 single crochets in the middle. And I'm kind of making these a little bit larger, just to make it a little bit easier to work into. Pull that too. Oh, my finger hurts. That finger hurts really bad. I may have to let my hands rest after I get done with this. Alright. Increase 3 times 6 stitches. So we need to increase in these 3 single crochets that we just made. This is going to be fun. Looking through the camera once again, which is my phone. Did I split my yarn? I think. Did I? What did I do? Back out. No. Okay. Oh. This second part of this video is like just almost a flop, isn't it? I apologize. Alright, there we go. We got it. We got in there that time. Still yet working over the tail again. So there's 1. And then easy does it. This is tough. It's so small. 2. That is your first increase. Go to the second stitch. Work another increase. 3 stitches. 1 more increase. Oh, come on now. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Where you at, tail? Get over here. There's 4. And our last. Get in there. There we go. There we go. And then here's 5. And 6. That's our end of round 2. Now single crochet, 1 single crochet around 6 stitches. Okay, we had to fiddle with this a little bit to make it fold the right direction, so it'll be easier to work into. Pull that stitch marker up a little bit, stretching that first stitch out. All right, move the stitch marker. Move the yarn tail out of the way because it's in there already secured around the other previous rounds. 1 single crochet in each stitch. 1, get in there. Oh, come on now. Shoot. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure if I like this yarn for this or not. Man, it is tough. 2, put the end out of focus. 3, 4. Be glad when this piece is done. 5. And last stitch. Oh my word. Stitch marker. Quit being difficult. Oh my word. 6. Yay, jump for joy. Good Lord Almighty. Come on. Urgh. There we go. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yay. All right. Now then, we are fastening off. We are fastening this bugger off. That was a tough one. The decrease rounds, they get me. Simply again, just slip stitch through the very next stitch. Tighten it up a little bit. Yarn over, pull through once, and then snippity-doo-dah. Pull it through. Tighten it up. Now, this yarn tail that's coming out of the middle, we're just going to cram it right back in there. And how are we going to do that? We're just going to wad it up. Give it a twist. Get my big old fingers out of the way. I should use the end of my pen. Actually, I think the scissors actually work better. Where they at? Right here. Hanging on to our yarn tail that we just slip stitched. That way we can have it for sewing this on. Okay. That's good enough. I'm going to snip that off. There it with that. Finish tucking this little snippet in. And we will be moving on. Moving onward. That was the part 4. Now get to turn the page again. Is this it? This it? Ooh yay. Part 5. Solid color, make 4. Awesome. Awesome. And we're at the end. because here's our indicator. There is our darning needle all ready to sew all the pieces together. There we go. Now, round 5, it is solid color, make 4. A magic circle with 6 single crochets. And round 2 is single crochet around 6 stitches. Round 3, again, single crochet around 6 stitches. Magic circle, 6 single crochet, 6 single crochet, 6 single crochet. So, easy enough, easy enough. No decreases, yay. Where's my hook? Where's my hook? There it is. Magic circle. I don't really think you guys need to watch me do this now, do you? So why don't we go ahead and pause here. Remember, make 4 of these. A magic circle, 6 single crochet. Round 2, just a single crochet around one time. And then same way for round 3, just single crochet once. So you'll have 3 rounds of 6 single crochet. Fasten off and stuff with fluff. Make 4. And when I get mine done, I will meet you right back here. Okay? Easy peasy, just 3 rounds. I am going to stuff these 4 pieces here the same as I did the last one with the green yarn. Just to make it match. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need one more. Pull it together. I will meet you back here whenever I get these made. Make 4 and just easy peasy. I will be right back. Alright guys, I got my 4 pieces done. That was part 5, and that is actually the end of creating our little parts for our mystery amigurumi. But you guys, my fingers hurt so bad that I am going to hold off on the assembly. And not to mention, I'm almost an hour in on this video. So I'm going to make a part 3 to the mystery amigurumi. And it will be the assembly and adding on the details with the either the black yarn or black thread. And more than likely, it's going to be black thread. Just because I think the thread, the actual crochet thread, the number 10 or number 5 cotton, leaves for cleaner details on your amigurumi. But I will get this assembled. I will be back, and we will assemble our little surprise amigurumi project. And yeah, so far so good. My hands are hurting. I do apologize, but I just can't. I cannot. I can't do the needle tonight. I can't do the darning needle tonight. So that is going to be another day. I apologize. And you guys, if you have made it this far with me, please, please give me a thumbs up and share, like, and subscribe. That would be amazing. Leave me a comment down below. I'm pretty sure you can figure out what this is by now. But leave me a comment down below. Let me tell me what you think it is, or if you know what it is. Let me know. And I'm gonna stick everything back in my bag, including my little notebook, my ink pen. That won't fit there, so just stick it all in the bag, along with my needle, my hook, my scissors, and I like these little bags because, whoa, Nelly, these places right here, whoa, be still, I hit it. There is, where that seam is, where it's sewn together, perfect to hold that stitch marker. But okay, guys, like I said, please share, like, and subscribe this video, and ring the little bell notification, and that way you won't miss the assembly of our surprise amigurumi. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I've been here long enough, so peace out. Well, peace out. I love y'all. Yeah, my hands are so confused. All right, try it again. I love you guys. Peace out. Bye-bye.